What is going on, guys? It is Alric Phoenix, and you are currently watching me slip the old Willaroo to a bunch of kids in Ground War. This is from when I was ground warring a bunch of people, and I was going for clips, so I've pulled this out. I don't have the greatest KD ratio, I mean it's a 2 still, but normally it would be a little higher. Right now, though, this is XPR. I am using kill streaks. I get a couple quad feeds with the kill streaks and my gun. So sit back and enjoy the death that I provide. I had originally thought that I wanted to get like a Modern Warfare 2 domination game or a game in Modern Warfare 3, and for whatever reason I mistakenly thought I could just hop back in and be fine. That was not the case. Every game on Modern Warfare 2 I got into, I went pretty much negative. Not once was I not in a game where there was a Harrier in the air against my team, and it was exceedingly unpleasant. Extremely unpleasant. Now, I haven't sniped, I never really sniped on Modern Warfare 2, so I don't really... I guess I didn't know the choke points 3 years ago, and I don't know them now. So I was playing that, and you know, the constant negative death aside, I was having a little bit of fun, mostly because I really miss using the Barrett 50 cal as a sniper rifle. But the fact that there's no way for me to get rid of those darn air kill streaks was just driving me nuts. So and on PS4, there's people trying to hack still, and it was driving me up the wall. Like every like 3 or 4 games of domination I would get into, there was someone hacking, and it was just driving me nuts. And man, I forget how fast you die in that game. Like if you challenge a gunfight, you cannot get away. You just die. Oh my goodness. Like you just die in seconds. So one of the people from the clan said, you know, Phoenix, maybe you should move, get out of there, because it's full of hackers. It'll get you banned if someone accidentally like screws up your player card and they say, yeah, I've been hacking. And I said, sure, makes sense. Let's go play some Modern Warfare 3. That was exceedingly unpleasant. I thought, like, Blind Eye used to protect you from Pavlos. I think they patched it so it doesn't. I'm not sure what they did exactly in Modern Warfare 3, but I was getting killed by kill streaks while having Blind Eye on. Blind Eye is supposed to protect me from everything, so come on. Yeah, every game I was going negative. It was, again, exceedingly unpleasant. Like, I don't know. I Call of Duty right now, and I did that because Black Ops 2 is annoying the shit out of me right now. No one wants to play it, and you know, it's a lot more fun when you have some of your friends and your teammates playing with you. But right now, everyone's playing on PS3 at least Last of Us and just about everything else other than Black Ops 2, because everyone's a little burnt out of playing it. So that's why I'm trying to mix up with Tekken, and I've got a bunch of good Tekken matches. But the online requirement sometimes to beat that, because, you know, you think skill-based matchmaking is upsetting in Call of Duty? Man, do it in a fighting game. That is brutal. Because it's not like you just hop in and you can always fight against a beginner. No, no. You always fight against someone that is ridiculous, that's got like 150,000 matches. And it's just, you're just getting your butt kicked. Every time. It's so frustrating. Anyways, so today's big kerfuffle, or brouhaha, has been over the patch to the sniper rifles. So, I want to talk about that, and I want to talk about Call of Duty Ghosts. The patch to the sniper rifles, the DSR, I get it. I understand. I don't particularly like it, if only because sniping is already exceedingly difficult, but I understand. I really don't understand with the ballista, if only because it's an extreme skill gun. They are going, I'm sure, off metrics, off number of uses, average kills, compared to the other guns. You know, they probably want to be balanced against the SVU and the XPR as well. One of the issues and the reason why everyone's going to be using the ballista and the DSR is because people like it better. The XPR is viewed and SVUS is viewed as an easy mode sniper rifle. I disagree on the XPR just because you still, to get the one shot, you still have to be, chesting up just like the ballista. But the SVU, yeah, people just kind of spam that thing. So they're going off the numbers of uses and number of kills and all that kind of stuff, and that's why they decided to, do a slight nerf. Now, the problem with that versus what Modern Warfare 3 did right is Modern Warfare 3 didn't really give a shit about balance, which, it's a good thing and it's a bad thing. It's a bad thing because it means everyone ends up using the same 5-6 guns. It's a good thing because the guns are significantly different. If you think back to Modern Warfare 3, you think of a gun you like and you think of a gun you hate, but you actually think back and you're like, wow, there really were a lot of very, very unique guns, very varied guns, even if there were several that were particularly really good. But there were several that were fun. For me, in Modern Warfare 3, it was the PP90. Or sorry, not the PP90, the P90. It was the bullet hose that had no range, but shot like 10,000 bullets in a second as long as you hip fired. You can go back and watch my old videos. I used to love running around with that thing. People hated it because I would just hose them down, and they couldn't do anything about it. But it made it really fun and really unique. Treyarch is trying to make this all competitive, and the reality is the competitive is already banning guns now, which is kind of silly. And they've modified rules all over the place. It's kind of silly. And the reality is competitive isn't going to take off. And if I like competitive. Let's be honest. For anyone that's watching, they're saying I don't like competitive. I do. I really like competitive. It's not large enough. And it's not because people aren't watching, it's because all these tournaments are Xbox only. You have 400,000 people that are currently, right now, playing on PS3 that can't really compete in most major events because it's Xbox only. So, you're right there, the 500,000 people that would like to play competitive aren't, because there's no point. Unfortunately, I don't know if it's going to get better. We'll see how the PlayStation and Xbox One ship next year. If the PlayStation 1 does an initial out-shipping of the Xbox One, then they might have to consider MLG tournaments and everything. Might have to consider also including a PS4 tournament as well. Because right now, it's just... it's missing half its fan base, and as a result of this, part of my whole thing has been, I'm a sniper, I like sniping, and I like the idea of sniping in professional tournaments. It's something that has been going on now, but I really hope that they make more fun sniper rifles in Ghosts. For me, the speed and one-hit kill of the MSR from Modern Warfare 3, or the DSR works as well, but things like quick draw, so you could have really fast-paced gameplay, is really important. It's about having a really fast-paced game, because when you tune and balance everything so absolutely minutely, you end up with a boring product that is perfectly balanced by the numbers. It's a sad reality of over analyzing every little detail. At this point, with a few more months left in the game's life cycle, there's no point in nerfing. It's a bit of a surprise that they nerfed anything instead of just focusing on bug fixes, but maybe they have some odd reason for it. I don't know. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. I'm gonna head out. So peace. See you guys later. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay.